Well, road crews for the city of Cincinnati began pre-treating roads this morning ahead of the snowfall, and they're going to be rotating 12-hour shifts until the storm clears and those roads are plowed.
Local 12's Christian Hauser is live with a look at what it takes to get ready for an incoming snow event. Hi, Christian.
Good afternoon. Crews have been coming and going here at the Camp Washington Public Works facility all day long. And in fact, while we've been set up here, several dump trucks have been loaded with salt and on their way. Now, they're all preparing for the worst to keep the roads in passable conditions throughout the city, and especially during the morning commute tomorrow.
Crews have been pre-treating roads with a brine solution to get a step ahead of any snowfall. Workers have also been loading up the snowplows with salt ready to take on the winter weather. They're trying to prevent a similar incident to what happened during a historic snowfall last winter.
Last winter, we had 10 inches of snow come down and we did not plow people's streets. I mean, that was what was uncovered. As we've looked into it since then, it was discovered that we had over 600 streets that the city just did not plow.
This could be the first chance to see the impact of policy changes the city implemented since that last winter storm.
We didn't have on any of our tracking mechanisms to have our snowplows go out there and actually make sure that they got plowed, and so they just sat untreated for, until the snow melted, and that's unacceptable.
We now know that it was all paper routes, and that was concerning. Our fleet, about a quarter of our fleet was down because of maintenance issues, and a lot of the folks weren't trained.
I asked what a successful snow response looks like to both council members.
To make sure that we actually hit every street in the city this year. We did not do that in years past, so that is a big metric for me that I expect the administration to come through on. And then it's going to be, the number of complaints and concerns that we get from residents as to whether we actually were able to appropriately treat their streets and get the snow taken care of.
The ultimate judge is, are the roads clear? People need to get to school, they need to get to work, they need to get to medical appointments.
Now, I reached out this morning requesting an interview with the city about the snow plows as well as those policy changes, but a spokeswoman said that no one was available about an hour ago. Now, this will be the first winter where you can actually watch and track these snow plows as they make their way through the city. You can see where the plows has been as well as what time they were on a particular street. Keep in mind, though, that the major roads will be cleared first, and then secondary, and then neighborhood streets will be cleared after that. For now, live in Camp Washington, I'm Christian Hauser.
All right, that tracker will be helpful. Thank you, Christian. And if you live in Cincinnati, leaders are encouraging you to use the city's 311 system to report any areas that have not been plowed or have other issues. You can call 311 or use the 311 app or 311cincy.com.